Question of the day. Is there anything more disgusting than a long black hair on a hard-boiled egg?
I had a dream. Did you have a dream?
One thing I've heard is that the difference between a good athlete and a great athlete in terms of weightlifting, or a good weightlifter and a great weightlifter, there's a whole bunch of reasons. People can say the great weightlifter is supremely consistent in their training, meaning that even on days when they don't feel great, they're still going to go in and they're still going to do the most that they can. So if their shoulder is bothering them, they're going to work around that. If they're not feeling 100%, they're going to work around that. They're not just going to just say they're not going to train at all for that day. There's always something you can do, even if that means working around an injury or working around an illness or a lack of rest or a lack of equipment or being in a different gym or not having a gym. There's always something you can do, and great weightlifters do that. Another thing that great weightlifters do is compete a lot. Since I've started weightlifting, I've competed 3 times. My 4th meet is coming up next weekend, and after that I have another one planned for the summer. And I often, I have a lot of friends who weightlift, and a lot of them don't want to compete until they feel ready. And I'm going to call bullshit on that, because if you're not going to compete until you feel ready, the time that you do compete, you're not going to be ready. Because the competition or the weightlifting meet in and of itself is completely different from training. It's not even training at all. That's the thing. When you train, that's one thing. When you step on a platform in front of 5, 10, 50, 100, 1,000 people, it's a completely different feeling. And anyone who has competed in weightlifting or powerlifting will be able to tell you that. So what I would encourage you to do is, even if you can only, let's say, snatch 60 kilograms or 50 or 40 kilograms or just the bar, you don't have weightlifting shoes, you don't have a singlet, doesn't matter. There are local meets where you don't need lifting shoes, you don't need a singlet, you can just go compete. And what you will find is that the next time you compete, when you can lift a little bit more, you're going to be supremely more prepared than the person who's been killing it in training but has never stepped on the platform. So compete, have successes, have failures, and you will come out as a better and greater weightlifter. $60, $80, 92 at 62 at 81 at 91 at 100, 1 at 1 down, and then a back squat, and then a back squat. Do you know what's friggin' sweet is when it's so hot out that doing cleans gives you a heat rash on your neck. I love it. It's like, I love the itchiness. I love the redness on my neck. It really complements certain colors I wear. Can't really wear green as much, too much of a Christmas theme, and it's still May right now, so I'm not really ready for that just yet, maybe in a couple months. But yeah, love Florida. You know what's also great? When you forget your bananas. You're looking forward to having a nice banana in between your snatch and clean and jerk, and then back squats, and you don't have your banana. It's pretty funny, really, but really love to have a banana right now, you know?
And that you're going to waste a load of time and lose. I highly recommend auditing yourself, or if you have no empathy or EQ or self-awareness, then find somebody in your family or friendship that's wired. I'm so all-in entrepreneur, I prefer the pain. I think one of the reasons I love the Jets so much is because they bring me so much pain. The thing that is another theme in entrepreneurship is there is way too much fodder brought to the idea. Appreciate the people that know what Behringer White is. Good job. The entire case, by the way, 15-pack. The entire 15-pack case, as zenny as I got, I'm a practical.